And greetings and welcome to this Region 6A quarterfinal boys soccer matchup from the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Our matchup featuring the Ocean Lakes Dolphins with a record of 11-4-2 on the season, taking on the Lansdowne Eagles, who check in at 12-5 overall. And this matchup, a very pivotal one here in the regional quarterfinals. Winner moves on to the semifinals for Region 6A coming up on Tuesday, May the 30th. And we're glad you are tuned in with my partner Bumba. I am Matt Hatfield, and today's broadcast is presented by Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. Experience the delicious cook-to-order food, rich and creamy frozen custard churned fresh throughout the day when you stop in at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, located in Virginia Beach as well as the cities of Chesapeake, Hampton, and Williamsburg. Freddy's, the taste that brings you back. Bumba, this should be an interesting matchup. I know you got to look at Ocean Lakes last week in a win over Tallwood. They come in having won 6 in a row, including beating Oscar Smith 5-0 just 2 days ago in the region tournament. Lansdowne began the season 5-0. These two squads met back on April the 6th, where Lansdowne won 2-1. Kamar Wilson was the story in that one with a couple of goals. But this figures to be an evenly matched game, much like that first one, because Lansdowne didn't finish quite as strong, might have had the better year. Ocean Lakes is hot. You throw the records out the window when you get to tournament time, though.
Yes, hello Matt, hello everyone. Yes, here we are at the Sportsplex. It's gonna be a great game tonight. I think these two teams are doing great in this season, so it's gonna be a tie game, physical game. Yeah, we're here. We're gonna enjoy a great game at the Sportsplex here tonight.
Ocean Lakes won 5-0 2 days ago. I mentioned over Oscar Smith. Early in that matchup, just about 8 minutes in, Noah Ridgway scored for them as they were connecting on their passes quite well. And then Abu Sissoko worked the right flank and found Caden Sawyer for a second goal. Just a little bit more after that. They got to halftime up 2-0 and added 3 more goals to pull away in that game. Lansdowne coming into this matchup, they are the number 2 seed. Ocean Lakes the number 3 seed. Now, the region is split up into 2 sections because you have teams from not just here in Hampton Roads, but also schools from the Richmond area, as well as Franklin County from out west in the Roanoke area of the state. There are already 2 finals from earlier today where Kellum, the top seed in Region 6A, blanked Grassfield 2-0, and Cosby, the top seed out of the western portion of Region 6A, beat Manchester 8-0, and that's who the winner of this one will take on. It's Cosby on the road coming up on Tuesday, May the 30th. So there you have it. Let's give the starting lineups as they're introducing them here to the public here at the Sportsplex, and we'll start with Ocean Lakes. The goalkeeper, senior number 0, Michael Arzillo. You have junior midfielder, forward defenseman Noah Ridgway, who we just alluded to. He's wearing number 3 for Ocean Lakes. Dylan Tamayo, number 6, a junior defenseman. Number 9, Derek Sapone, a senior. Watch out for him. He had a couple of goals the last time out for the Dolphins. You have number 10, Sam Wiggins. He's one of the captains along with Arzillo. Number 11, Abu Sissoko, a junior forward. Number 12, Vincent Baker, a senior defenseman. Number 13, Jesse Gutierrez, a junior midfielder. Number 14, Owen Wilbright, a junior defenseman for the Dolphins. Number 17, Caden Sawyer, a senior midfielder and forward. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Dolphins, Jace Assertion, a freshman in the lineup, coached by Dave Wiggins, the head man, assisted by John Gutierrez and JV coach Shane Mann. Interesting there, Bumba is a freshman starting out in this one, so you know you have to be excited for him. He's going to have a chance to maybe compete at this level for 3 more years, getting the chance to start in a playoff game, huh?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for him. This level playoff is a really good chance to show the coach, to show actually everyone and himself as well, that he can do it, that he can play at this level. I'm pretty sure that he will show to everyone.
Absolutely. There's a couple of freshmen starting for the Lansdowne Eagles. Let's say about them. Their head coach is Sean Stowe, assisted by Garrett Walk, Demetrius Davis, and Wes Lapierre. You have number 0, Captain Trey Gord, the goalkeeper. You have number 2, freshman defenseman David Priest. Number 4, Nolan Brown, a sophomore defender. Number 5, Caleb Jackson, a senior defenseman. Number 7, Jace McSwain, junior forward. Watch out for him. He's been making plays all year long. Shaban Kilchi, sophomore midfielder, wearing number 8. Number 9, sophomore midi Ryan Walsh. You have number 10, Captain Kamar Wilson, the junior midi we highlighted, who's one of the marquee players on this Lansdowne team. Number 14, Joseph McDonald, a junior defenseman. Number 18, Aiden Daly, a senior midfielder. And rounding out the starting lineup is freshman Johnny Lanza, number 20, for the Eagles of Lansdowne. We're going to take a quick timeout and come back after the national anthem for the start of this one here from the Sportsplex. So stay tuned, everyone. All right, perfect timing. We just concluded the national anthem, and we are back from commercial break. You heard from one of our sponsors, One Life Fitness, One Inspire Life. They're here to help start your new membership today at any one of the 8 convenient locations across Hampton Roads. And go online as well to onelifefitness.com and claim your free trial pass today. Alongside Bumba, Matt Hatfield here with you, Jeff Fatma, our camera operator, and we are about set. The Eagles of Lansdowne wearing the blue unis tonight, the Dolphins of Ocean Lakes going to be in the white jerseys with the bottoms, gray blackish bottoms. I believe we've got that right. Yes, we do. Ocean Lakes huddled up to our right on your camera. Lansdowne in a circle to the left as they are huddled up. As this is it for somebody tonight, Bumba. It's winter go home time. It's an exciting time of year for postseason soccer and so many athletes and squads all across the area.
Yeah, this is the most important, the best part of the year, playoff coming on. It's going to be a great night for everyone. We're going to enjoy for sure.
We'll see who can get that run going here to begin this game. Lansdowne made it to the state semifinals a year ago, graduated a couple of all Tidewater performers in Matt Sabater and Zach Richards. But tonight, trying to get the win over the Dolphins and extend their season. So we are about ready to get started here. So we looking at Ocean Lakes to the left and Lansdowne to the right here as they'll get things started off. How important, Bumba, is the first possession of a matchup like that? Is it overblown, or do you think it is pivotal to begin with possession?
I think it's important. Yeah, I think it's important to start his possession from the beginning, take control of the ball. Yeah, it's very important for both teams to have the ball all the time, to control the game. And here we go.
So Ocean Lakes begins with it as they see Noah Ridgway start things up. It's going to go off the foot there of number 20, Johnny Lanza of Lansdowne, and out of play. So from the far side now as Dolphins put it in. Header there as it went off Lanza. Again, freshman. We highlighted one for Ocean Lakes and a couple already making their presence felt for the Eagles as they're off on the move into Dolphins territory. Going to be stopped there by the goalkeeper for Ocean Lakes in Arzillo. And now the Dolphins will try to reverse course here. Once again, though, Lanza making a play. Number 20 is all over the field here early. Dolphins on the near side now, controlled by Sam Wiggins. He'll connect with his teammate at midfield. pull things out. Finds Jesse Gutierrez. Over to the far side now. Trying to step in front of that for Lancetown. It's number 18, Aiden Daly, the senior. And now the Eagles have possession. Kicked up ahead with the captain, Kamar Wilson. And it gets booted out of play by Owen Wilbright for Ocean Lakes. Almost 2 minutes gone by. Sort of a feeling out process for both teams here early. Jace McSwain. Gets it over to Nolan Brown. And off of Kilchie. Going to the ground, but once again, we're seeing early on Johnny Lanza for Lancetown very active. And Ocean Lakes, almost 3 minutes gone by, trying to get back into Lancetown territory. That one will head out of play as it goes off the head of David Priest of the Eagles.
Yes, we can see both teams trying to take a long ball, establish possession in the opposite side of the goal. That's great for them. Now it's a throw-in for Ocean Lakes.
Toss in there by Vincent Baker. Battle there between the Dolphins' Vincent Baker and number 10 for Lancetown, Kamar Wilson. Like the aggressiveness here early, Bumba, for Lancetown in particular. Wilson and Lanza for Lancetown, 10 and 20. But Ocean Lakes hasn't been rattled here thus far to allow the Eagles to get a real good look at it and a shot on goal. As we're almost 4 minutes gone by. That one gets away from the intended target in Baker and sails out. Now the Eagles toss it back in with Priest. Here's a nice maneuver by the Dolphins as we watch Sissoko up ahead, and here's a chance in transition. Oh, that one gets away from the net. It's a great look from, I think that was Caleb Tomberlin, who did not start this game. Yeah.
Great opportunity for Ocean Lakes, the left side of the field.
Beg your pardon, that was Derek Sapone, not Tomberlin. That was Sapone. Yeah. In transition, looks like if Ocean Lakes can get on the run here, their transition game could pose some problems here for Lancetown.
Yeah, it was a great target transition for Ocean Lakes, looking for the space behind the center backs. Good movements for the winger.
So the Eagles now with Nolan Brown. See if Sam Wiggins and company for Ocean Lakes can get another opportunity here. That one goes off of Kilchie. Dolphins get to it with assertion. And that one high and over to the bench area. Lancetown sends it far ahead with Joseph McDonald. And now Lancetown on the run, trying to get a 2-on-1 working. It's going to go off of 22 and in for number 8 for Lancetown. That's Shaban Kilchie with the goal. And the Eagles, just like that, off the rebound, scoring first. Lancetown 1, Ocean Lakes nothing. It looked like Ocean Lakes had dodged the bullet there, Bumba, but Kilchie in the right place, right time, and he made the most of his opportunity.
Yes, great shot for Shaban. Amazing opportunity for Lancewood. The Eagles won, Ocean Lakes 0.
So first goal for Kilchie, who has had some moments this year, scored against Bayside recently in an April 25th win, also a 4-1 winner over Lafayette back on March 28th. And this certainly has to go to the top of the list because it's winner go home time as Lansdowne's trying to get back to the state tournament. How does Ocean Lakes respond here? And diving for it, sliding was Sam Wiggins. He's been quite active early on here for Ocean Lakes, number 10. Hearing a lot of chants of let's go, trying to fire up the teammates. You have to like that emotion and intensity, huh?
Yeah, as a captain, he's trying to get some energy in the field, trying to get the ball, and he's doing a great job.
Ryan Walsh here.
Great save by the goalkeeper. And we have contact now.
Arzillo came up with that, and now the Dolphins trying to counter back. It's going to be Sissoko. Eagles in position, though, to halt it on the initial. Now battle for it. Lansdowne trying to change position. Looked like two Dolphins sort of banged into one another, and now the Eagles come up with it behind Kamar Wilson. Far up ahead. Along the sideline, it's going to scoot away. And the Eagles will try to track it down with Joseph McDonald. But Ocean Lakes now with possession as they will try to get set up here with 31 and a half minutes to go in our first half of play. Dolphins with the throw in. Trying to shield off. Number 5 for Lansdowne and Caleb Jackson. That was Caden Sawyer. And a lot of communication and chatter on the field. These two teams playing with a great amount of urgency here, knowing the importance of this region playoff game. Advance on or you're done. On the rebound, almost got it to go. Just could not squeeze it through with Vincent Baker. I think he was aiming for that near post side in the upper corner. So now Lansdowne with Trey Gore, their goalkeeper. That one will sail out of play with a little more than 30 minutes to go in this first half. Lansdowne leading by a goal thanks to Siobhan Kilchie, number 8, the sophomore, striking at the 34-minute, 32-second mark. Dolphins with some nifty footwork there. Baker trying to escape the trouble with McDonald. Tell you what, but Lansdowne has been able to recover well defensively when it looks like Ocean Lakes has them beat, getting closer to the net.
Yeah, they're very compact. They are defending in a 4-4-2, but when they attack, they become a 4-3-3 kind of. They're doing a great job in defense and transition all the time. Very compact, very aggressive. Good job for the defense of the blue team.
And the Eagles coming in at 12-5. Really showing a lot of poise here. 62 degrees here on this Friday night. Feels a little cooler than that with that wind that's been whipping for the last couple of days here across Virginia Beach. Hard to believe that the month of June is a week away. Eagles trying to be playing in the state tournament when it gets here. Have to keep winning to get there for the second straight year, and taking a tumble, Nolan Brown. But some nice sportsmanship there as he's helped up by one of Ocean Lakes' players in Abu Sissoko. And now the Dolphins with a little under 29 minutes to go in the first half. He was trying to dump it off for his teammate, was Caden Sawyer, as Derek Sapone was running towards it. Now the Dolphins do have it. It's going to be tagged over to Assertion, and now up ahead where Lansdowne will stop progress with Gore in goalkeep. Rolls it over to Nolan Brown. Brown finding his teammate at midfield. Then losing the handle, Ryan Walsh watches Assertion reclaim possession for Ocean Lakes on the far side now. Unable to find Sapone. It's clearly trying to connect with both Sapone and Wiggins, 9 and 10 in white. Those two could be playmakers in this game. Lansdowne on the throw in here. Like Jackson's got it. Trying to get it back to Caleb Jackson, but the Dolphins able to squeeze through there. And there's some really good balance from Jace McSwain of Lansdowne. Racing for it, looks like Ocean Lakes with Vincent Baker in the corner. They're going to throw it in with Baker. And that one will hit the fence, out of play. Ocean Lakes is getting close with some chances here. They're just going to need one of these to break through to knot this game up.
Yeah, they're trying hard. They're trying hard to break the lines of the blue defense. But Lansdowne is doing a great job. They're very compact. They're very, very safe from the back. That is the most important. And then they can create. As they create the first opportunity, they score. So they're doing a great job.
You were mentioning earlier about the formation arrangement, 4-4-2, 4-3-3. From your perspective, Lumba, anything you would change up differently, be it if you're Ocean Lakes behind by a goal, you don't want to panic necessarily because it's still very early in the match, and Lansdowne in the lead, not wanting Ocean Lakes to get closer. Would you do anything schematically from a coaching perspective, or is it better to wait till halftime to make any tweaks or adjustments in your eyes?
Yeah, I always wait. I will wait a little bit. So it's just the first 20 minutes of the game. Things can change. I will wait until the halftime to make some changes on the formation or players.
Gotcha. Now, a second goal could certainly accelerate that, right? If you're looking at Lansdowne building that lead, Ocean Lakes wants to get to halftime either down by just one or knot it up if they're able to pull that off. Eagles have possession, though. The guys in the blue with Nolan Brown. Now it's going to be number 10 in Kamar Wilson. Nice pass there to a feed to find Ryan Walsh, and now the Eagles in transition. McSwain battling for it until heads-up play by Arzillo to get it out of harm's way up around midfield. Eagles jumping in front of it, though, with David Priest, one of those two ninth graders we've been talking about already, along with number 20, Johnny Lanza. And that one's going to go high and out of play as the fans are oohing and ahhing. They're liking the action thus far with a little more than 24 minutes to go of this 40-minute first half, with Lansdowne leading by a goal, 1-0. We thank you for tuning in to our streaming channel on the Virginia Beach Sportsplex YouTube page and also on beachsportsplex.com. Eagles. Benjamin Allen, I believe that is. Oh, we got a goal for the Eagles as they're going to score again. It's their second of the half.
Goal number 9.
Number 9 for Lansdowne. Ryan Walsh getting it done with 24 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half as he gives Lansdowne that 2-goal lead that is oh so precious in a playoff game like this. and his teammates celebrating with him. Didn't take long. It felt like they were almost lulling him to sleep for a second there. Bomba, and the next thing you know, with 2 defenders, he was able to kick it to that far post side and squeeze it through for the second goal.
That's a great shot, diagonal shot, looking for the far post. Good opportunity again for the blue team that is managing the game for the moment. But the Whites now is trying hard to break lines, and here they go. Oh, good defense.
Ocean Lake's trying to get something working with Abu Sissoko, who has certainly been a key factor this year. But once again, we're watching Kamar Wilson, the captain. He, along with Gore, the 2 veteran leaders of this team. Wilson, a junior, Gore, a senior, who's the goalkeeper. And now the Eagles with another pinpoint pass up ahead to Ryan Walsh, the sophomore. Look at his handling. Really splendid. You can see he's got some skill. Ocean Lake's able to stop him, though. And now they're trying to get some passing up ahead. Trying to race to it. Dolphins going to track it down. Here is Sissoko.
Great defense for David Priest, number 2, blue teams. He held it on the side.
Very impressed so far. We mentioned about, obviously, the 2 freshmen, Priest, you just touched on there, making a defensive play to stop Sissoko and company on the move. But the goal scored by a sophomore in Kilchie, a sophomore in Walsh. We've also talked about Johnny Lanza early on here. A lot of these underclassmen have stepped to the forefront in this matchup for Lansdowne, and I'm sure that's making head coach Sean Stowe extremely pleased here with this 2-goal lead against a red-hot Dolphins team that has won 6 in a row coming in. Lansdowne sort of limped to the finish line regular season. They lost 3 in a row to Cox, Kellum, and First Colonial, certainly 3 of the better teams in the beach, until a 8-0 loss to Green Run. And it looks like we get a whistle, and slow to get up here for Lansdowne is number 8 right now, and Siobhan Kilchie, who scored that first goal.
And we got a yellow card for Sam Wiggins for that slide tackle.
So the yellow card handed out to Wiggins. And good to see that Kilchie's okay. Free kick coming up now for Lansdowne. And it's going to roll out of play, but this is a really pivotal point in this game for Ocean Lakes to hold its composure and not let things get out of reach.
We got a substitution after the yellow card for Wiggins. He just went out, and Caleb, number 5, Tomberlin, take his place in the midfield.
So Caleb Tomberlin coming in for Wiggins. We'll have to sit with the yellow card, and this is a point in the game where Lansdowne would like to try to grab it by the throat here, leading by 2. They won that April the 6th regular season meeting 2-1. 3 goals before halftime. They would love that opportunity here. Another good pass. And then making the save, diving for it to keep the Eagles off the board with Kamar Wilson getting that feed from Ryan Walsh was goalkeeper Michael Arzillo for the Dolphins. And we are just about halfway through this first half. Glad you are tuned in with us. This was a Region 6A quarterfinal where the winner will take on Cosby, who prevailed over Manchester earlier today, 8-0. That'll be a Region semifinal coming up on Tuesday, May the 30th, along the near sideline. So, Boomba, your observations so far, we're halfway through the first half. Has it been what you expected to be? I mean, Lansdowne has certainly checked off a lot of the things I would think they'd say they had coming in as we watch the Eagles with a chance to get on the board again here, but that one's going to be deflected away with Ryan Walsh trying to capitalize.
Yes, I definitely expect that. A lot of transitions, attacking transition, defensive transition for both teams. It's a very aggressive game as well. The Eagles have 2 opportunities. They score both, so well done for them. But Ocean Lakes is trying hard. They try to get the ball, control the ball, try to advance with it. But it's a great game.
So the corner kick here. Now the Eagles get it back here with Kilchie. Initially halted by, I believe, number 12, Vincent Baker, if I saw correctly. And Ocean Lakes with possession now. Arzillo made a really nice play a moment ago with that diving save he had. He's going to need someone to step up here offensively to slice this deficit in half. They've had a couple of chances. In particular, Wiggins had one earlier in the first half. Sissoko has been close to striking, as Sapone. 9, 10, and 11. 3 names to watch out for, and 3 numbers there as the Eagles with a trio of blue shirts once again not allowing Sapone to get a full head of steam. Looks like Lansdowne has been well prepared here to know which players to highlight when they get possession to send multiple defenders at to deny.
Exactly, they are finding the correct player on the attacking third. That's how they scored 2 goals in 25 minutes. So great job for Lansdowne. And we have 2 substitutions for Ocean Lakes. Wiggins coming to the game again.
And that one's going to be, I thought it was going to be out of reach, but it looks like it's going to be chased down. Oh, and then just colliding in that corner flag area. Helped up, though, by a Lansdowne player was number 11, Abu Sissoko. Looks like he's going to tie that left shoe and get back to action here. The official will allow him to do so for a moment. As he does that, gives us a chance to tell you about another one of our sponsors here of the action at the Plex. And that is Tropical Smoothie Cafe, where you can eat better, feel better. They're bursting with fresh flavors. They offer grab-and-go catering and box lunches. Tropical Smoothie Cafe on Princess Anne Road, right across the street from Tidewater Community College. We thank them for their cooperation and support of local sports and youth athletics, including this Region 6A tournament of 2 Beach District schools, Lansdowne and Ocean Lakes. Lansdowne with a 2-0 lead here thus far. And the Eagles trying to control possession there with Kamar Wilson, except it sails out of play now, and the Dolphins will look to get it back in here off the header there. Dolphins nudging up ahead with Caleb Tomberlin, who's come off the bench in this one. On the near side now, it's going to be Vincent Baker, number 12, handing it off to Sissoko. From the side there, it's going to go right into the waiting arms of Lansdowne's goalkeeper and Trey Gore. And here comes Lansdowne the other way now with Kamar Wilson trying to initiate this attack. From Marzillo, the goalkeeper, up ahead to Tomberlin. A little choppy now on some of these passes as Lansdowne is ready for him, and now trying to work ahead. Off the header, Eagles with number 2, David Priest. And Ocean Lakes over to Vincent Baker. Now Sissoko. And it will roll out of play. So with just under 15 minutes to go in this first half, Lansdowne leading Ocean Lakes 2-0. A couple of goals from Kilchie as well as Walsh. The 2 10th graders, Siobhan Kilchie and Ryan Walsh, wearing 8 and 9 respectively at the 34-32 mark and the 24-10 mark for Lansdowne. And we'll see a couple of substitutions now on here for Ocean Lakes, as it looks like numbers 1 and 4 will come in Gian Marrero and Ryan Studley jogging off with the Dolphins. You have number 3, Noah Ridgway, and number 11, Abu Sissoko. So we'll see what these substitutions yield here off the head of number 2 for Lansdowne and David Priest. The throw in from the near side. Once again, Priest using his noodle there, as they say. Eagles keeping possession a lot here in these congested areas. But there's Ocean Lake stepping forward with the chance to get something working. Sam Wiggins over to, believe that is Colin Mearns. First time we've called him out, number 19. That is indeed Colin Mearns off the bench for Ocean Lakes, junior. See if the Dolphins working that left flank side of the field here can get something created. As from the 40 now, we'll see what Caden Sawyer does with this kick. And the free kick's going to be on the rebound with Vincent Baker. And ooh, my goodness. A little too close for comfort, perhaps, if you're Lansdowne. As we near 12 minutes to go. Just hit the crossbar of the football goalpost, not the soccer net goalpost. And a nice jumping save there for Roar of Lansdowne. Check that, Trey Gore. With an athletic play in goal for the Eagles. Closing in on 11 minutes to go in the first half here. That kick sails out of play. Dolphins now will have it from the side here, and substitution getting ready to come in for Lansdowne. Looks like tying his shoe for the Eagles. We've got looks like didn't catch who that was that came in for Lansdowne. Oh, we'll get coming at the next substitution. It'll be number 6, Logan Larada, senior, who we've not called out as he's ready to come in here in the next opportunity. But how about that one shot there? Almost went through there, Bumba. Ocean Lakes hit it off the football crossbar, if you will, moments ago.
That's a good opportunity. They have to try. They have to try outside the box, inside the box. They have to try everywhere to try to get a goal and stay only one goal down. It was a good opportunity, good try for Ocean Lakes.
Dolphins trailing this one by 2 here as Lansdowne looks to protect this lead going into halftime. And now here set to get the Eagles started. Gore sends it up near midfield. It's going to go off, I believe, the head of Larada, who just checked in for Lansdowne. Either 6 or 8, either Kilchie or Larada. The 6s look like 8s and the 8s look like 6s. And that's even with binoculars sometimes. As the Eagles get it to the far side, and now it's number 20 yet again, Johnny Lanza. Dolphins having trouble maintaining possession as Marrero has it. Double team comes, and we see quick and relentless on defense is Kilchie. Can they find the man up ahead in number 7, McSwain? No, they can't, because Ocean Lakes is able to swipe it away with Tamayo. And the Dolphins keeping Lansdowne from a breakout to make it 3-0 there. As you know, Lansdowne was thinking about getting past that second line of defense and scoring.
Yeah, but Dylan is doing a great job. Number 6 for Ocean Lakes. It's not the first time that he won the ball and he just get a foul or something. He's doing a good job in the back line of the white team. But yeah, Lowntown keep trying to score the 3rd goal from today's game.
So Lansdowne now with Larada. Along the far side, it's going to go out of play. One of the youngsters across the way looks like they have the athleticism to play out in this sport one of these days, as they're excited across the way playing some freeze tag or something along those lines. Now we've got Lansdowne. The wind whips a little bit up here as I say that, and it looks like, oh, that went right off the chest section of Ocean Lakes' number 19, who's a little shaken up, but he's going to walk it off. Colin Mearns, as Johnny Lanza, I think, got him in a not so pleasant spot, unintentionally, of course. Feels like Ocean Lakes is still searching for answers here, some type of solution to solve this Lansdowne defense that has been really on point and bottled them up. Other than a couple of transition opportunities, you think of one, I think about maybe 4 or 5 minutes in Bumba, and they had that one that went off the football post. Outside of that, it's been pretty quiet for them.
Yeah, they try with some subs, some guys for the bench. For sure they have more opportunities than in the first 20 minutes. They keep trying, keep finding the good place to put the ball on the nets.
So around midfield here, it's going to be sent up ahead with Priest. Eagles now with Ryan Walsh scooting away from one white shirt, now a second as he gets into the attacking teeth of the defense, but Ocean Lake sending it up ahead until it finds Jackson for Lansdowne. Now the Dolphins have a chance here. A bit of a 2-on-2 look. Up ahead to Marrero. Gets it back. Can they work some give and go action? Not quite. And diving for the save, it's going to be Trey Gore yet again, keeping his sheet clean tonight. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Just into Ocean Lake's territory. Here comes Lansdowne on the attack again. Didn't quite have numbers, but he gets taken away from assertion as Priest puts some power behind that one. And now off the header there from McDonald. And it will roll into the Ocean Lakes bench, where now Patrick Baker will toss it in. Baker gets it back. Under 5 minutes to go now in the first half. Dolphins still trailing by a couple of goals as we get close to halftime. This will be a really telling segment of this game if Ocean Lakes can make the most of a free kick and possibly score one there, as that one just scooted away. But give credit to Sam Wiggins for a nice try to put that in position. If one of his teammates just runs up to it, they might have a little tap in for a goal. Lansdowne. One's going to go off the foot of Baker. Baker's going to try to get to it in time. Instead, it'll be his teammate in Tomberlin. Back into Lansdowne territory. These possessions, though, have not been long, sustained ones for Ocean Lakes, but here's Ryan Studley trying to give them another clean look at it. Off the head of Jackson for Lansdowne. Now Marrero trying to keep possession for his team alive. Goes off Mearns' head, and now Lansdowne quickly reversing field position. There's a powerful kick. And some of these headers going right to men in blue shirts for Lansdowne. As Ocean Lakes is not having quite the same success they had in their regional win over Oscar Smith 2 days ago. And some oohs and ahs there before it rolls out of play. But the Eagles nearly had another golden goal that would have made it 3-0 there.
Yes, good opportunity, but it was a good save by Michael Arcilo, the captain goalkeeper for Ocean Lakes. And another corner kick for Lansdowne with a good opportunity to score. They put a lot of people on the box.
So this corner could be a real big turning point in this game as far as Ocean Lakes is still within striking distance. 3 would make it hard to overcome, but unable to get that one to go. I think that was just basically a possession signal to Ocean Lakes. Dolphins. A little back and forth now as Sawyer tries to find Mearns, but Jackson once again getting in the way. Caleb Jackson, I say this in a very complimentary fashion. He's been a pest to Ocean Lakes number 5 because he's not the goal scorer per se. A couple of other guys might be like, say, Walsh or Kilchie, but he's making his presence felt defensively, but just getting in the way, if you will.
Yeah, he's doing both jobs, defensive and attacking. Good transition by number 5. Good crosses as well. Trying to look for Colin Morse on the side.
And you have to have that as championship teams, don't you? You have to have not just ones are your goal scorers, your assist makers, but ones that can be playmakers to help. Maybe the one that has the pass that sets up the assist or the defensive play that gets something started for the offense or keeps the other team from scoring, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
now maybe the last opportunity for the first half.
Yeah, that's another
free kick for Ocean Lakes.
It's a big one now for the Dolphins as it's Sawyer sending it in off the header here, but oh, look at that collision with the goalkeeper.
And it's a yellow card for sure.
That's going to be a yellow card, no doubt about it, as we watched Colin Mearns just collide with Trey Gore. It's one of those tough situations there, Bumba, because you like the hustle, but at the same point you have to also allow the goalkeeper his right of space, do you not?
Yeah, the attacking player tried to win the ball all the time, but those balls in the box, if the goalkeeper is not scared, he's going to get it, and it's 90% that you're going to commit a foul. But great job for the goalkeeper, not be scared and go and win that ball. And he's fine, apparently. He's still playing on the field.
So Lansdowne trying to pretty much play some keep away his last 90 seconds as the clock is officially stopped on the field, but they're keeping on the board, I should say, but they're keeping it on the field. Eagles just working on some passing here and hoping to delay Ocean Lakes from getting a chance. And there's Studley. Dolphins with a powerful kick with Ascension.
Great cross by
Assertion.
Jace.
And once again, there's Jackson just keeping Ocean Lakes with Sapone from doing any damage. Oh, and there's going to be a card, correct or no? I'm surprised. They did hand out a card, looks like.
It's a yellow card for
Yellow
Caleb.
card for
Caleb.
Yep, so Jackson gets one. Caleb had done a nice job until the very end of that play. But here's a corner.
The layman say it was a corner before, so it's no free kick. It's a corner apparently. Yes. It was a yellow card anyway.
So Jackson heads to the bench, and here's his corner kick for Ocean Lakes.
It was a yellow card, no free kick, and corner. So here we go. Maybe last chance of the first half.
Sawyer. And it's going to be knocked away by Joseph McDonald first, and then one of his teammates getting to it. And Lansdowne going aerial here for some of these shots. And Ocean Lakes running out of time here in his half and diving for it to save it. That'll probably end the half. Trey Gore, as the Eagles can pretty much let it tick down to reach intermission without any damage being done. So clean sheet thus far for Trey Gore. And with those whistles, we have reached halftime. Thanks to a couple of goals from sophomore Shaban Kilchie and Ryan Walsh, the Lansdowne Eagles take a 2-0 lead into the break against the Ocean Lakes Dolphins, their Beach District rival, who they beat 2-1 back on April 6th. Here on May 26th, a win will move them on to the region semifinals against Cosby, who blanked Manchester earlier today, 8-0, to advance on to the Final Four of Region 6A, where Kellum is one of the teams advancing as well, a 2-0 victory over Grassfield. James River, Midlothian, and Thomas Dale playing right now as we speak as well up in the Richmond area. We'll take a timeout. Bumba and I will come back with the second half in a little bit, but you'll hear from some of our sponsors making this all possible with our Region 6A tournament, beginning with Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. If you haven't tried them yet, oh, you're missing out. Go check them out.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
The Vault Athletics and Fitness Facility is Hampton Roads' newest 13,000 square foot building located in the Hilltop section of Virginia Beach, where they specialize in youth athlete development, personal training, small group training, and specialty fitness classes. Vault Athletics and Fitness. We thank them for their support of high school sports. We've given you all kinds of action here at the Sportsplex, from soccer and field hockey and football to lacrosse and much, much more. Go check out vaultathleticsandfitness.com to learn more as well. Quick update on the Region 5A boys soccer tournament. Hickory will take on Cox in Tuesday's region semifinals. Hickory beat Salem 6-2, rallying in that one as the top seeded Hawks await their opponent, which will actually be the number 4 seed Cox, who blanked 5th seeded Indian River 5-0 yesterday. 2nd seeded Princess Anne, a 3-1 winner over Bayside, and they'll take on First Colonial, the number 3 seed, who beat Kempsville by a count of 5-0. As for other region boys soccer action in Region 4A, the semifinals are set as it'll be Great Bridge taking on Smithfield. Great Bridge, the 1 seed, Smithfield, the 4 seed. Warwick, the 3 seed, taking on Jamestown, the 2 seed. Warwick blanked Deep Creek 5-0. Jamestown shut out War Hill 1-0. Smithfield a 4-1 winner over Grafton, and Great Bridge a 7-0 victor over Churchland. A couple more breaks here before we begin the second half, and we'll hear from another one of our sponsors where you can build the perfect box lunch, customizable and individually packaged meal for your convenience, where they also offer a wide variety of soups, fresh salads, made-to-order sandwiches, and they're all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. We're talking about our good friends at Zoop Eatery.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
Chicho's, it's more than just a pizza. Go check them out online at chichospizza.com. We are glad you are tuned in tonight for this Region 6A Boys Soccer Tournament quarterfinal, where the weather's a little on the chilly side. We got some wind, but all coming out to the Plex because we got great food and beverages, as my camera operator Jeff Fatma can attest to. We also want to thank my partner tonight in the analyst seat, Bumba. I am Matt Hatfield. And Bumba, for those that don't know, you are a member of VBU. Tell the folks about your background in soccer, because this is a sport that I know you love dearly. You were watching some action before we went on the air tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm playing BBU now. Good team for this summer. It's growing. Amazing players, good coach, great organization here. We play at the Sportsplex. We play tomorrow at home. If you want to come and watch, it's at 7 p.m. So I play in Argentina. I'm from Argentina originally. I'm studying West Virginia now. But yeah, I came to play for BBU. We have a great team this year. We need some support. Yeah, we're doing a great job.
Give us a little snapshot preview, if you can, of what the folks can look forward to in the matchup tomorrow night. It's been one that's been anticipated for a while here, and it should be an exciting battle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game tomorrow. They tired. They lost. We have a win and a loss. It's gonna be a good game, tight game. We have some injuries, but we're gonna do the best to win tomorrow. Get 3 points at home. Good game to come and watch.
All right, sounds good. As we get the second half started, give me, for a guy that's not the biggest soccer expert in the world like me, give me what's the key to who's going to come out on top. What will decide whether your guys come out on top or the other dudes? We would say, I guess you could say the not good guys from your perspective coming out on top. What's going to be the key?
The key tomorrow is going to be aggressive from the beginning. Try to win every challenge, every 50-50, and yeah, control the ball. We like to manage the ball. We like to play soccer, football. Yeah, we love that. Coach love that. People love that. So just come, watch, support. It's gonna be a great game, a great season.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to play. We try to have fun, and of course, we're always looking for a victory.
Looking forward to it. And Jeff already told me 2 goals for you in the victory, so he's already guaranteed it. He's gone Charles Barkley. He's guaranteed it's going to happen. Yes. So if it doesn't happen, we'll blame Jeff. All right, here we have a free kick as we begin this second half. 2-0, Lancetown in the lead, but it's going to be Ocean Lakes, which was going from left to right on your screen in white. They're now going from right to left. If you're just joining us, Lancetown's in the blue. They got goals earlier from Kilchie and Walsh. They're 2 sophomores. And here's the free kick for the Dolphins. Maybe the change of field position will work, but that header did not quite go there, and he wanted that again, but he was thinking well with it. And that's number 22, I believe, Jace Assertion. Only a 9th grader. We talked about that before. Some of these freshmen, sometimes you get in a big game like this, there might be some jitters, but I think they've been competing and holding their own in this one.
Yeah, they're doing a great job tonight, and all the season as well. He has a good opportunity in the first minutes of the second half. As we say, they're going to go for everything. They're going to try to tie the game and get the victory for this playoff.
Well, and it's funny because you think of, you want to play somewhat conservative in a sense, but when you're down 2 goals, you want to throw the kitchen sink in some respects. You have to take some chances, right? You have to take some calculated risks in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you need to take risk for sure. It's the only way that they can score, taking risk, going forward. And we have a counter-attack now for Lansdowne. Good opportunity.
Yeah, Kamar Wilson getting it up ahead and then diving and losing the handle. And you can see he's just out of breath. And he exerted his energy there. That was number 7 for the Eagles, Jace McSwain. But we're seeing Wilson make a lot of plays defensively in addition to his offensive exploits tonight. He's had a couple of hat tricks, I think, this year. Multiple goal games, some assists to go with that. But now McSwain trying to keep possession for the Eagles. It's going to be booted out, though, near midfield. Dolphins have it as Sapone finds an open mate. Good decision there. Now it's Assertion again. See a little crisper passing from Ocean Lakes. We'll see if that carries over to a scoring threat as that one heads out of play. And I think that went off the foot there of Dolphins coach Dave Wiggins, who's barking out some signals tonight for his group. Coming in on a 6-game winning streak, did Ocean Lakes, beating Oscar Smith 5-0 in the regional match. They also beat Tallwood 4-1 in a match you saw right here on our Virginia Beach Sportsplex YouTube channel and beachsportsplex.com. Beat Grafton out of district 2-1, Bayside 6-1, and it all started that win streak with shutouts of Princess Anne 1-0 and Green Run 9-0. So this is the first team to score multiple goals on Ocean Lakes since a 3-1 loss to First Colonial back on May 2nd. And looks like we have a Dolphins player down in some pain right now, as the official will check on him, but he's able to get back up under his own power, and we're talking about number 12 for Ocean Lakes, as that is Vincent Baker. And it looks like a free kick will be awarded. Didn't quite catch all that happened on that one, Bumba, but as you would expect with the match moving along here, the intensity and physicality is only going to raise as we move along, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're going to give everything for this game. They're trying to...
Oh, what a save there, but the rebound is scored as the goal is converted for Ocean Lakes. I believe that's number 3 who got it on the rebound, Noah Ridgway, and we have ourselves a game now, 2-1.
A great day tonight, great game, 2-1. Now Ocean Lakes is trying to get the tie, trying to score one more goal. With crosses, with free kick, with counterattack, they are putting more people on the box, and yeah, they got it. It's 2-1.
I think they are going to officially give that to Ridgway. That's what it looked like to me on the first glance of that. Take a quick peek at our replay, thanks to what our stream allows us to do here. But we had just mentioned a couple moments before that goal, Bumba, is that their passing looks a little bit better here. It looks like they're a little more locked in to begin this second half, and we'll see if Lansdowne can make the adjustment as the Dolphins have another chance here on the run.
We can see more intensity, more energy for Ocean Lakes, and another opportunity for Sissoko Crosson.
Oh, but it's going to be saved this time as Gore was able to dive for it. Sissoko had a great look at it, though, as he was knifing his way through and then found a cutter to slash it through the middle. We're hearing some hollers of chill, 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 I think, from some Lansdowne players trying to calm down some of the nerves here. And it was indeed Ridgway who scored that goal. Got her off the hop. Dolphins back with possession again here. Kick it up ahead into Lansdowne territory. Jackson's going to get to it. Trying to kick it out of harm's way. Oh, and saving it as the Dolphins player goes down was number 2, David Priest. And this one will sail out of play to that far corner to the right with a little more than 33 minutes remaining in our contest. Chance to tell you that John's Tax Service is a proud community supporter of local youth sports, providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. We're the best thanks to you, John's Tax Service. So now here on the toss in, Ocean Lakes. Looking to keep the momentum building in their favor. And that one's going to sail out of play and near the fence. Nifty footwork again here as the Dolphins have it with Assertion. Now coming to the near side. Near collision there with Vincent Baker and number 10 for Lansdowne and Kamar Wilson. Whistle signals possession to Ocean Lakes, and here they are on the run. Their transition game starting to become lethal here. Taking a spill. Jackson battling for it, but Ocean Lakes, you see the hustle. And now the Dolphins with Sissoko. Around midfield, here's Lansdowne. Working up ahead with Kamar Wilson.
We can see more energy in this second half. We can see more intensity in both teams. But Ocean Lakes is trying hard to get advantage, to get the tie of this game. They're doing a really good job in this second half. High energy, good communication for the captains, and they have good opportunities.
Become a pretty intense battle here. Shaban Kilchi and Ryan Walsh with those early goals, but Ocean Lakes coming right back. 35-minute mark of the second half with Noah Ridgway. And right now, Bumba, it feels like this can go either way because Lansdowne had the early momentum, but they've not had as many chances here to begin the second half.
Yeah, Ocean Lakes need to be careful when they attack because they have spaces on the back. Lansdowne have fast players. They can score in a counterattack easily. But it's a great game. A lot of transitions, attacking transitions. That's great. It's a great night here at Sportsplex.
Here's Walsh on the free kick, goes off the header for McSwain and out of play behind the fence over to the Lucky Oyster party deck, where Jeff Bumba and I have yet to party at, which we're going to have to change at some point. We're going to party. Maybe after VBU's win tomorrow, should that come to fruition, right? There you go.
Maybe
party
we
at
can
the
go
party
out.
deck. There you go. There you go. We'll see if that happens. All right, midfield. And it's going to roll almost out of play, but saving it just in time. Look at the hustle and run by Sissoko. Lansdowne getting to it with Aiden Daly. And now close to midfield. Up ahead, it's Ocean Lakes with Ridgway. And that one's going to roll out with under 30 minutes to go in this second half. Pretty clean played game so far as well, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. Not a lot of fouls. So it's a clean game. It's a great job from the players and the referee. They're doing a pretty good job.
Allowing them to play with some physicality within the confines of the sport and the rules. And right now we've only seen a couple of cards handed out. Nothing too serious. Pretty clean here. And as we move along closer to that 20-minute mark of the second half, you wonder if Lansdowne can get back in a spot where they're able to find on some of these breakaways either Walsh, Kilchie, or even Kamar Wilson, who's one of their captains who has been so dynamic throughout the season. Number 10. Off the foot there of Ocean Lakes' number 22, I believe that was again, assertion. Well, right around midfield is hanging there in that spot where he can cause some problems for the Eagles. And that one's going to be nudged out to where goalkeeper Trey Gore can find someone in blue. But Lansdowne's having a harder time keep possession. Some of that letting their guard down, a little bit of Ocean Lakes with adjustments, or combination of both in your eyes?
Yeah, Ocean Lake is playing. Is making more pressure on them, so it's difficult to have possession with that. They have good players, they have the smart players, so they know how to press. They're playing very good in this second half, and Lansdowne cannot take the ball for more than 10 seconds, and this made a really intense game tonight.
Off the header there, it's going to head out of play with McSwain. So once again, Dolphins having a chance to really control the tempo as they feel like they've had tempo on their side for much of the night here in the second half. After the first half playing catch-up. Right now it's the identical score of their April 6th battle. Winner here's got their work cut out for them against Cosby, the top seed, who beat Manchester 8-0 earlier today in its region quarterfinal game. Cosby out of the Richmond area. Tell you a little bit about them for some of you tuning in tonight, wondering about just how good they are. Well, they won 8-0, and they're coming into that game undefeated. They've not lost a game all year long. Nine shutouts in their 18 wins. So you're getting a clean sheet from their goalkeeper every other time out, and they have scored more than 3 goals on literally 8 occasions as well. So they have weapons all over the field. It's going to be a tall order for either one of these teams in that next matchup to try to move on to the state tournament.
It's going to be a difficult next game for the winner of tonight.
Really is, but it's one of those deals where you don't look ahead until you finish the first game. You can't look past who you've got, particularly if you're Lansdowne leading this game 2-1. You do that, you could be in for a dogfight to the end. Ocean Lake's getting it over to Caden Sawyer. And now Vincent Baker, who was down in some pain earlier, has got it.
Great save.
Outstanding job again in goal for Ocean Lakes with Arzillo. It's one of the few chances we've seen Lansdowne have here in the second half. Eagles trying to reclaim that mojo they had in the first half. Ryan Walsh among those leaders for them. Tossed over to Kamar Wilson. Nifty mover crossing past the defender, but then losing it off the backside with Kilchie.
Good combination. Great tackle.
Oh, what a job there.
Joseph McDonald.
How about that? Diving forward to break up what could have been a run out. Very big, very big. And looks like it'll be a change of possession here over to the Eagles. So with 23 minutes and 20 seconds to go in our second half, it's Lansdowne 2, Ocean Lakes 1. Here at the Plex tonight.
Spectators, you are reminded to display proper sportsmanship during tonight's game. Your attention in this matter is appreciated.
Lansdowne. Losing it here. Now here's Ocean Lakes with a chance. Oh, but what a job again. Breaking up a potential goal. Trey Gore able to keep Derek Sapone from tying this one up at 2 apiece.
Amazing save by the goalkeeper, the captain of Lansdowne, Trey Gore.
You said something that was so spot on earlier, Bum, but there's no intimidation from him. He comes out there fearless, and he's really shown that tonight.
Yeah, he's big, he's strong. He won all the challenge tonight. Great job by the goalkeeper.
Well, here's a corner kick now for Ocean Lakes. Another chance to get on the board. Eagles race it down. Once again, McDonald's there. Had that tackle moments ago, and now up ahead in the corner. Lansdowne changing field position in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, Lantons is trying to start his possession on the attacking third, trying to control the ball, manage the game. But Ocean Lakes is doing a really good job in attacking field.
Oh, almost had to cut over, as you saw right there. Kamar Wilson was thinking about an assist, trying to find a teammate that could catch the pass and then put it through the back of the net. Is it more important here for Lansdowne to have the mindset of managing the score and the lead, or trying to get that insurance goal to go up 3-1 and give you some breathing room? I mean, you'd love to have both and do both effectively, but what's more important on the checklist here if you're Coach Sean Stowe?
I would manage the game, control the ball, start his possession, and then if I have the opportunity, of course, try to get another goal. But Ocean Lakes is doing a pretty good job pressing and getting the ball back quickly, so it's difficult for Lansdowne.
Sure, it's easier said than done, without a doubt. As we watch the substitution, checking out is 7 and coming in is 19. So that is Jace McSwain heading to the bench, the junior, and Andrew Baker, another 11th grader, and a forward coming in. We'll see what Baker does here as he gets in on the entry on the header. And then it's going to be, look at Ocean Lakes with number 12, Vincent Baker. I don't think they're related, even though they have the same last name. I think the official was just telling them to keep the back and forth to a minimum there. Dolphins send it out. We're seeing a lot more from Caden Sawyer this half. Senior wearing 17 in white for Ocean Lakes. Airborne again on that one. Descal Alonzo. And then going down. Looks like he's in some pain there. Holding his right leg shin area, foot area. We're talking about Lansdowne's number 8, Shaban Kilchie, who had the game's first goal just 5 minutes and 28 seconds into our contest tonight. Helped up by his teammate in Kamar Wilson.
We have a free kick for Lansdowne.
And that free kick will be delivered by Ryan Walsh here. Walsh sends it right to the goalkeeper in Arzillo, who was well set up to get to it. Can they get it over to Wilson with some space to operate? That's going to be key. Watch out for 10 here on your screen in blue. He's got some room to maneuver should he get it. Locating it is the hard part right now, or locating him. Eagles have it again with Kilchie. Now Wilson's got it. 2 defenders his way. You see that double team come. Every time he seems to get it, they're sending 2 white shirts his way, which I think is a really smart strategy, knowing how dangerous he is. Oh. I think there were some fans on the Ocean Lake side thinking there would be a card handed out, but that was not the case on that little exchange between, I believe that was Walsh and Wilbright. Excuse me, Wilbright. And Lansdowne's going to get possession back here. Wilson wanted to initiate it, but instead it'll be number 4 for them. Beg your pardon, it'll be not Nolan Brown, but Trey Gore here. The goalkeeper with the strike. And it goes to the opposite goalkeeper in green, and that's none other than Michael Arzillo. As we hit under 16 minutes to go in this region quarterfinal. How tense is it going to get the last 5 to 6 minutes of this game will be the real question here if the score remains 2-1.
It's going to be very intense, very aggressive. Both teams trying to get the ball, both teams trying to score. Ocean Lakes trying to tie the game, but Lansdowne trying to get advantage and feel safe.
Well, they feel a lot safer when it's on this end of the field. Although Arcillo's able to get it, and now he punts it away into Lansdowne territory. Eagles get it back. As we see Kilchie, he's got that scorer's mentality right now, trying to get after it. But Ocean Lake's coming back until Wilson boots it out. And here along the far sideline, it's the 9th grader Priest. Except it's intercepted on that by an Ocean Lakes player wearing number 8, I believe that was, in Patrick Baker. Substitutions now as we watch a couple of subs come in. Looks like 19 will check out and 7 will come in. So that's Andrew Baker for Jace McSwain. Excuse me, Jace McSwain for Andrew Baker, rather.
As we say in the first half, coach, they're gonna try to change formation depend of the game. Now Lansdowne is playing with 5 on the back, trying to be safe and trying to avoid some goals against. But we can see Ocean Lakes, they're playing with 3-5-2 on the back, 3 in the back, which is dangerous, but they have to score, they have to go forward, they have to find opportunities. So they're being more aggressive.
So up ahead, the toss by Jackson. And it's going to roll out of play. So with 13 and a half minutes to go, it's 2-1, Lansdowne leading it. They got goals from Kilchie and Walsh in the first half. Noah Ridgeway with the goal to bring Ocean Lakes closer in the second half. I want to tell you about one of our sponsors here at the Plex as the Dolphins try to get it into Lansdowne territory here, and that's CHKD Sports Medicine. Whether your child competes as part of a soccer team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary squad at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury in pediatric plus college athletes. CHKD Sports Medicine. Many thanks to them and all that they do, looking out for our loved ones. CHKD.org to find out more. Health, healing, and hope for all children. Matt Hatfield, Bomba, Jeff Fotmar, camera operator tonight as we bring you this edition of soccer action at the Plex in Virginia Beach. It's Region 6A tournament style, as the VHSL will crown 6 champions in boys and girls soccer, 12 total, 6 boys, 6 girls. This is Class 6, the highest classification with the largest enrollments of schools across Virginia Beach and beyond. And Ocean Lakes trailing Lansdowne 2-1 right now, and that one is nudged out of play as we're watching number 2 for Lansdowne, David Priest, keep it away from Noah Ridgeway, the junior who scored earlier in this half. We've called out Priest's name a lot for Lansdowne. And as we go down the last 11 minutes here, Boom, but do you expect much subbing, or do you think both coaching staffs are going to say, I'm going with the players that brought me to the dance, so to speak? I'm going to go with the mainstays that we have. You expect some of the subbing to be condensed a little bit, or will they want to keep fresher bodies out there?
They want to keep fresh bodies, but also they they have to put the best on the field. They have to find the victory today, because if they lost, they go home. They are out. So both coaches and players are trying to do their best to get the victory tonight.
Well put, it is win or go home time, and right now Lansdowne 11 minutes away from winning time and prevailing. If they can hold this score, they'll advance on to the next round in Region 6A. Hanging on will not be easy the way Ocean Lakes has played the second half. There's Wilson. Kamar Wilson loses his footing and goes down as he bumped into the 9th grader for Ocean Lakes by the name of Jace Assertion. And now the Dolphins trying to go up ahead, but that's going to bounce off McDonald in blue, number 14. Blue did not have numbers up ahead. It was really more of a 1-on-3, 2-on-3 look. And now Lansdowne has possession back. That's one there where I think they would like to have kept possession a little more, worked up the field a little slower as opposed to just rushing it, if you will.
Exactly. They have to keep possession. They have to manage the game. That's why the seniors are important in this game. Try to manage. Try to keep the ball away the goal. And now we have a substitution. Manuel Mosakil came in, trying to hold the ball on the top, on the attacking third.
It's the first time we've called his name out. Yeah, we've not called his name out, I don't think, the entire night for Lansdowne.
Yeah, he's pressing hard, he's pressing higher, trying to bring a lot of energy to the field in the last 10 minutes of the game.
We'll see if Manuel can give them a spark that allows them some breathing room to hold off these Dolphins. Ocean Lakes now trying to keep it in front of Ryan Walsh with number 17, Caden Sawyer. Dish off to Owen Wilbright. Wilbright up ahead into some traffic. Actually going to go off the head of, I believe, Wilson. And now Lansdowne at midfield. Nifty pass to Manuel. A couple of white shirts in his pathway. Dolphins get to it with Caden Sawyer again. Trying to stretch out the Lansdowne defense. Working a little more east to west than north-south here. Eagles. Goes off the foot of Jace McSwain. McSwain gets it back. Once again, Ocean Lakes. A little bit of a tug of war right now, like you're pulling on a rope and they're pulling just as hard, and either one can grab a real hold of that rope. But I think that's advantage for the team leading right now in 2-1 in Lansdowne at this point. I thought Ocean Lakes had more of the advantage early the second half, but I think it's sort of swaying back towards Lansdowne if they can keep Ocean Lakes out of transition here these last 8 minutes.
Yeah, Lansdowne is controlling more the game, trying to keep the ball away of the goal. The goalkeeper have good chances, good opportunities in the first 15 minutes of the game, but after that, Trey Gore is very safe there. No problems at all.
So here's a free kick from the 50 for the Ocean Lakes Dolphins. Sent ahead by Caden Sawyer, and Trey Gore was ready for it. Gore sends it far ahead past the 35-yard line, but Ocean Lakes tossing it in here around midfield, and there's Jackson for Lansdowne. Kicks it right to Assertion. Dolphins keeping it away from Manuel here as it's into the hands of their Baker, Vincent Baker. There's Sawyer again for Ocean Lakes, but Lansdowne's able to cut it off. And here they are on the run. One man to beat. Can he dump it off? He does. Goal! It's 9 finding 7, and what a combination as Ryan Walsh gets it to Jace McSwain for a potential dagger here at the 6:20 mark of our second half. It's Lansdowne 3, Ocean Lakes 1. What'd you like about that one, Bumba?
It's what a great counterattack. They win the ball in the attacking third. That's what we're talking about. Ocean Lakes were trying to play high with a lot of players on the top, but it's hard. And Lansdowne won the ball. They got the goal. Now 3-1 with 6 minutes left. Ocean Lakes sent everyone on the blocks.
So now Ocean Lakes has to throw full throttle kitchen sink at them. We'll see if Lansdowne is ready for it, but the Eagles, who won this matchup back on April 6th by a count of 2-1, looking like they've got that breathing room that they needed with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second half to create that 2-goal cushion again. And now the big thing is not to get multiple yellow cards, and as I think about saying that, or actually spit it out and say that.
Yes, we have a lot of energy here.
We're seeing a lot of the emotions running high, which is what you expect. The official talking to both players, 4 for Lansdowne, and I believe that was number 3 for Ocean Lake. So we're talking about Gabriel, check that, Nolan Brown for Lansdowne and Noah Ridgway for Ocean Lakes. Make sure everybody keeps their heads these last 4 minutes and change.
Now Lansdowne is trying to keep possession again and attacking third, trying to manage the game with just 4 minutes left. They're doing a great job pressing high and controlling the ball.
So the other quarterfinal going on tonight in Region 6A is Thomas Dale, James River. Have not gotten a score on that yet. We do know Kellum beat Grassfield 2-0, and Cosby prevailed over Manchester by a count of 8-0. Lansdowne now with it. It's Jace McSwain who had that separating goal moments ago.
It's a yellow card for the number
20, Johnny Lanza.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he was playing so well early in this game, so now he's going to run off. Looks like number 8.
Shaban Kilsey is coming in the last 3 minutes of the game.
And he had that first goal of the contest. We'll see what Ocean Lakes can do here to change things up a bit. But time is not on their side here, trailing 3-1 with under 3 minutes to play. They're going to have to get that first goal pretty quickly here to give them any hope.
And it's a handball and free kick with a great opportunity for Ocean Lakes.
And that free kick will be sent in by Caden Sawyer.
Now Ocean Lakes sent 9 players in the box.
Sawyer, one of the 6 seniors on the roster, is going to get it back here. But once again, Wilson, who's been all over the field tonight for Lansdowne defensively, able to send it up ahead, and now Manuel's got it. Manuel Mosakil on the slash, and the whistle will sound to prevent that. But with the clock being stopped on the board with under 2 minutes to go, Ocean Lakes, their season looks like it might be coming to a close here unless they have a miraculous finish. Oh, and that was a chance for it. Oh, that was a chance. My gracious. It looks like he flew into the net there. Was that number 6, I believe, for Ocean Lakes? Dylan Tamayo?
Yeah, he's a center back.
Oh.
He's trying hard to score.
He would love that back, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Good opportunity for the number 6.
Oh, my.
Playing as a center forward in that situation.
And Lansdowne can probably breathe a sigh of relief that that one did not result in a goal to make the score 3-2.
Now Lansdowne is trying to hold the ball on the corner. Yeah, exactly. Number 9. He's doing a pretty good job, Ryan, there, holding the ball. He won some seconds there, the last 2 minutes of the game. And again, Ryan trying to hold the ball. And he got a foul. Great job for number 9 of Lansdowne. Yellow card for number 14 in Austin Lakes, Owen.
Will Bright with that yellow card. It's going to put the Dolphins really behind the 8 ball here. You're hearing a lot of hollering from our crowd mic of hurry up, hurry up. They know that time is ticking down, and Lansdowne can smell the region semifinals. They made it to the state semis a year ago, trying to get back to the state playoffs. 2 wins away, and they're just seconds away from that first of 2 wins that they need. Dumped off, back over to number 8 for Lansdowne, and Shaban Kilchi had the first goal tonight.
It's offside.
Offside, so no goal, which means it'll go back over to the Dolphins. But at this point, they're going to need some type of prayer to be answered because it's not looking too great for them. Once again, Kamar Wilson got in the way.
And it's a foul. It's a free kick for Austin Lakes. Good opportunity again with a long ball to score and get the second goal for them.
They need one of those long balls that we saw at the end of the Hickory-Salem game I was showing you on Twitter earlier, Bumba, to make something
Yes.
crazy happen for them. And you're hearing some of the cheers because they know the time is about to run out and result in a 3-1 victory unless the Dolphins can come up with something here with an answer. Once again, that was stopped. I believe that was Wilson in the pathway.
Manuel cleared the ball, and they don't gonna press. They just oh yeah, they're gonna press. Ryan is pressing the goalkeeper now. Just a few minutes left.
And it's going to roll over to Trey Gore, who will just hop on it as he knows the time is about to run out, and they'll celebrate a victory tonight over the Dolphins. A very spirited battle. Up ahead. Lansdowne will run it down. Kick there, and then the goalkeeper colliding with Manuel Arzillo.
Good decision
Up ahead.
by the goalkeeper Michael Arcillo.
Nice job by Sissoko. And that one's just far wide of the net. Great look again, as we're seeing a lot of these playmakers be a Ridgeway, Sissoko. We've called out Sapone and Wiggins earlier. It's just not going to be enough.
It was a good run, but Noah, a good counter-attack trying to score on the far side of the field.
And remember, he had that first goal just 4 minutes and 30 seconds into our second half that trimmed the Lansdowne lead from 2-1, which followed up first half goals from Eagles sophomores Shaban Kilchi and Ryan Walsh. The last goal of the night from Jace McSween on an assist from Ryan Walsh. And the Eagles are ready to roar and celebrate as they're moving on to the region semifinals in 6A thanks to a 3-1 win tonight. Lansdowne 3, Ocean Lakes 1 is our final score. Lansdowne will move on to take on undefeated Cosby on the road Misspoke earlier. I said that final score over Manchester was 8-0. It actually was 6-1. We got some bad info earlier, so we want to correct that now while we have a chance. Cosby beat Manchester 6-1 tonight, but the Titans unbeaten on the year at 18-0. Kellum awaits the winner of the James River Midlothian Thomas Dale matchup. But that will do it here. Once again, our final score, Lansdowne 3, Ocean Lakes 1. And this was fun, Bumba, and good luck to you and VBU tomorrow night. This was pretty neat to do, and great weekend and time for soccer across the area.
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope to see everyone there tomorrow. It was a really fun night, good game, high intensity, and congratulations to all of the players that played tonight. And great job for Lansdowne to get with the victory tonight.
Yeah, job well done for both squads. Ocean Lakes in defeat, which ends at 11-5-2. Lansdowne continues on at 13-5 overall, one win away from the state tournament. I want to thank our entire team from Bomba to Jeff Fatma on camera, Nick Sentai, and everyone. I'm Matt Hatfield saying thank you for tuning in tonight to this edition of VHSL Region 6A Boys Soccer Action in the quarterfinals. Make sure you keep it tuned to beachsportsplex.com and our Virginia Beach Sportsplex YouTube page. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell all your friends and followers as well. We want to thank all of our sponsors as well, including our title sponsor tonight, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. Until next time, good night from Virginia Beach, Virginia.